Hello, dear friend of the Tenerife Money channel, welcome back, or please may you feel very welcome if this is the very first time that you stumbled, as it were, on the Tenerife Money channel. We have received a lot of questions through our interactive help desk. A lot of people were inquiring what is our opinion about what is going on lately with the cryptocurrencies market, and of course we have analyzed in depth all the news, all the situation, and we would like to give you our own personal view of what we believe is going on and especially what to expect for the future to come. This is, for instance, what we would like to you to focus on. We anticipated, there are videos in the past that we have published here on the channel in a few months back, basically that Bitcoin would have reached a quite high point, which is exactly what happened back in December. It is obvious that at some point people will have to cash out with their profit. This is exactly what happened. So let's have a look together at the general situation seen from two different perspectives, and then we will see which one of the two seems to be the most accurate. So this is a section of what has been happening to Bitcoin since basically October. So we're talking more or less about the last 5 to 6 months. So there has been this huge surge of the Bitcoin price all the way up to 19,891, which was the highest ever reached according to Bitfinex. I'm using CryptoWatch graphic charts. There will be a link to this chart if you would like to check it yourself in real time in the description of the video. Then, as we said, a lot of fear, uncertainty and doubt, and also fake news to a certain extent started spreading around, and rumors that China could have banned Bitcoin, could have banned cryptocurrencies, that a lot of exchanges would have shut down and so on. So all of this fear, uncertainty and doubt obviously generated a lot of panic selling, which is what basically happened to the market all the way down to the lowest in this past, obviously, 5 to 6 weeks. I'm not talking about a general low price, all the way down to February the 6th, which was more or less slightly under $6,000. Then, in recent days, more positive news have come up, basically denying pretty much all of the rumors, of the negative rumors that were published until the beginning of February. Now the market, as you can see, is recovering, and to date we are at the moment at a value of 11,489. This is real time. But someone could still say, well, hang on a minute, Fabio, if you actually do take a look at the chart, it is undeniable that, as you can see, it seems to be pushing down. So I think you probably are being a bit fooled by the situation and your analysis is not necessarily correct. Well, it would appear to be so if we consider only the past 5 to 6 months. However, or maybe just a few more weeks. Let's have a look at the situation from a much better perspective. So now let's have a look at this chart, which is the blockchain.info historical chart of the entire activity of Bitcoin all the way from its very inception back in 2009. If you have a look at it, yes, it can't be denied that at some point, obviously, there has been quite a price drop in these past weeks, which was quite substantial, but still the general trend is of a market looking towards going up. The trend is still an uptrend, definitely not an uptrend for what we can see having a look at the full picture. In order to give more credibility to what I am telling you, let's also have a look at this particular data collection site, which is bitscreener.com. There will be a link to this particular website, which I absolutely love to bits. I use it very, very frequently. Basically, what it does, bitgreener.com continually updates in real time the different values and especially the variation, the percentage of the variation according to the past hour, the past 24 hours, the past 7 days, the last month, and the last 6 months. So if you have a look at the situation from this perspective, this confirms what I just told you, that basically in the past 6 months, for instance, Bitcoin has increased its value 180%. So this confirms, if you have a look at a much larger and more accurate picture, Bitcoin is still very much on an uptrend, despite what some people may believe. Ethereum 206% in the last 6 months, Ripple 362%, and so on. If you browse through all of the crypto coins, when you see a question mark, it may mean that the detail is not available, or simply that the coin is not that old. So if it's obviously newer than 6 months, you cannot collect data for 6 months. But as you can see, pretty much all of those listed here, apart from very, very few isolated exceptions, are extremely high and encouraging figures for the past 6 months. Let's have a look, for instance, at VeChain, 7,168% increase in the last 6 months, 12,425% for Nano, number 18 rank, and so on. As you can see, it's pretty much all of them in the green area. So what are we trying to demonstrate with this video? Well, that there is absolutely no reason to panic for the moment. The trend is still on an uptrend. There are no signs that could make anyone think that there is a Bitcoin bubble that is going to burst at any time. No, figures, charts, data analysis actually proves quite the opposite. The market is still in a very good health, is still on an uptrend, and most likely will continue to go up for an uptrend, as most analysts are actually now saying, and have also always in many cases been saying, like for instance the extremely famous, extremely popular John McAfee channel, who is one of the world famous analysts of cryptocurrencies. So this is basically the message that we would like to convey through this video. Absolutely, my friend, do not panic sell. This is definitely not the time for panic selling. This is the time maybe to take a little break and not look at the charts frantically, because obviously we are still talking about a volatile market, but seen from a higher, larger perspective, the market, I repeat, is still in excellent health and there is no reason to panic. If you have liked the video, don't forget to leave us a thumb up, a like, and also don't forget, if you haven't done it yet, to also click on the button right below at the right bottom right corner to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to also click on the bell icon so that you will be always notified whenever we will be publishing a new video right there in real time, and you will never miss a single one. If you have questions, you can leave us a comment here on the channel, or you can use Interactive Help Desk at the link that we provide in the description of this video. That's all for today. Thank you so much for your attention. As usually, we wish you a very profitable business. We will see you right here very soon. Thanks for watching and goodbye.